It is time.
This is Interior People live on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Yeah, this video looked really, really dope, too.
Dang, that's cool. Interesting timing on the hits. That's cool.
They also put something on their vocals really often, some kind of auto-tune modulation to it.
It's an auto.
I think he usually just stacks them.
Yeah, it's an odd. It's like a harmonizer of some kind, or he stacks naturally.
Yeah, to me it just sounds doubled.
This part's cool.
I keep thinking someone standing beside me, but when I turn to grab them, they jump back inside of me. They tell me to do things, so does the radio. I learn from the satellite that orbits my shadow.
The thing I love about this band is how classic rock they sound and how new they sound all at the same time.
Right.
The way that they do the recording of their stuff, and the way that they, just how the bass sounds and everything, it sounds like classic, just like classic. Could be done in the 70s, but everything else just seems like it's so fresh and new that it's all new at the same time. It's trippy. I really like their stuff.
Yeah. What did you think, Jesse?
I mean, they're definitely, this album especially, I really like this record. It's more like there's a lot of synth on this record compared to some of their other records.
Correct.
Not this song in particular, but there's some cool ones. But they've done this on a number of albums, but they really get creative with the meters. They keep throwing in those 6/4
Those
meters
hits.
in between the 4/4. So I mean, just a super creative band.
Yeah, it sounds like, this song sounds like something that comes from an artist that's like really, really stretching their legs, right? They're so prolific in how many albums they make. And I feel like that's actually probably like a really liberating thing, because then they don't have to like dwell on like one thing and one sound and one, brand that they want to make. They just kind of keep going, right? And like, for example, if you make one album every 10 years, then you got to make sure that album's like it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It. And so maybe you're going to make certain choices that you wouldn't have made, if you didn't have like more time and more freedom and, more tape, to lay some music on. Right. And so like, I really think also I agree with you that this album is actually one of my more favorite ones. A lot of their previous ones sounded more like thrash, garage metal, like Nonagon Infinity and Infest the Rat's Nest. That was like a straight up metal album, but I really like how this one's like a lot more like new and future forward, right, than some of the other things that they've been doing.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this whole record is like only major keys, which is interesting, but they work with it.
Yeah, definitely. What did you think, Kai?
I liked it a lot. I was really interested in those hits that came at like just those odd times in the very beginning. I really like it a lot. And that the videos for all of their songs on this album, are they in similar format? Like, did they get animated?
I
by
don't
the same
think so.
person?
They have like different stuff. Like, no, definitely not. There's one where they're in these like ridiculous, crazy costumes.
Yeah.
That's another song on this album. I think was
They're like
Blowing
bee
Smoke.
costumes and stuff.
Yeah, Blowing Smoke. I think
Yeah, it's a great
that's
song.
what the song was.
You've seen them live, Mike, or no?
No, I've never seen them live before. What about you, Jesse? Have you ever seen them live?
Yeah, I saw them. It was a while ago, but I don't know if you've heard of the Desert Days Festival out in Southern California.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it just went down like 2 weeks ago
Right.
or something. But I saw them 1 year there, and they were just a ripping live band.
Oh man, I bet.
Man.
I don't even know how they have a chance to tour with all the albums they put out.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
21
they're
albums.
so busy. It's really, really crazy.
And that's just the albums and not all the other stuff. It's crazy the amount of work that they produce.
Yeah, we got some feedback in the chat. Fluffy Pink Disco Ball says this is the best Giz song, and Bohab James says the video gives me some heavy metal vibes. Kind of gives me that too.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Yeah, like the movie.
Yeah,
the movie.
That's great.
Yeah.
Instigate the paradigm, play the game and drink the wine. Communicate with the afterglow that radiates between the wall. Failing from a toxic crowd, two white hearts to shake shit up. Pay someone to taste the smell and punch through the drywall inside my skull. Interior people. Let's flare in my subconscious.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get in.
I no longer fear the interior people.
She gonna metamorphosize?
I think this is how Sailor Moon was made, right? I think this is what happens in Sailor Moon. This is a cool sequence. It's like 3 songs in one.
Interior people. Let's flare in my subconscious. Think about death. I no longer fear the interior people.
Always fun
So
hearing
cool.
from King Giz and the Lizard Wiz. Very nice.
That was a crazy ending.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
They often do transitions to the next song.
Right.
So I'm imagining on the record that goes, well, definitely listened to that record a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure it goes right into the next song. And I think there's like certain riffs that they kind of on that record they use in like multiple songs and
Right.
guide this thread through.
Some callbacks.
They do that like throughout the whole band, right? I mean, I feel like every single album has like a woo, like they do
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of times they do the woos and
Right. They have like motifs that like weave in and out. And definitely with this album, they have that.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, but that was a nice. That's a great track. That's a great technique there that we often use, where they're playing something in major, but then instead of going to like a relative minor, just actually change it straight to minor, and then the comeback to major feels like really nice.
Yes. It did feel really nice. All right. Well, we're so happy that we were able to listen to music together with you.